You have, I'm told, a great Ed O'Neill story,
God.
which, by the way, that's one of our favorite subject matters.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to get Ed O'Neill to a Chiefs game this year. Like, we have one tentatively penciled in.
Which one?
Well, I can't remember which one it is. It's in November, maybe the noon game in November. But, he's like, Eric, it's hard to fly, I'm Ed O'Neill, right? But like, we got to find somebody to fly Ed private. But so on the show, Jesse and Ty and Sophia and Julie, they always gave Ed and I trouble because, especially on a Monday, you'd walk into the trailer, and if Ed and I were in there together, we would be middle of what we had to eat over the weekend conversation. It was always people walking in and Ed being like, and then I put cheese on them, and then you close the lid and you let it melt. Just let it melt for a little bit. Always talking about food.
Yes.
Always talking about food, to the point where Jesse and Ty and everybody kind of made fun of us. Ed and I have only seen each other twice since Modern Family Wrapped, but he calls and checks in on me every time, and then I get, text messages from him. Bring up the first text message of the peasant dish.
Okay.
This is a typical Ed O'Neill text.
Yes, which is...
there it is. So, what's that say?
Peasant dish, chicken, sausage, potatoes, and peppers.
Yeah, that's all I get. Just that picture. And so then I call him.
Yes.
Bring up the conversation.
Oh, you got that too?
Listen to this.
Okay, here we go.
Right. You actually call it that. It's so low it doesn't even move, and you can cook it, and I do, for like 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and potatoes, of course. And so I'm just going to let it sit and simmer and simmer and simmer and simmer. And it has amazing results, at the end of that time.
Are you cooking it now, or you're about to cook it?
I'm cooking it now. Let's see. I'm 3 hours in.
You know what I always do when I make stuff like that? I always make it so that it has 24 hours to sit, and then I eat it after. When I make chili, I always try to make chili not to eat then, but eat the next day.
I do the same thing. I never eat it on the same day. This won't be eaten today. This will be, I'll put this away at 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a typical Ed O'Neill conversation. Oh, it's still going. So the reason I recorded that is because Ty's birthday was coming up.
Yes.
And I thought, well, the best birthday present I could give Ty Burrell is to send him that audio clip of Ed talking about this peasant dish he was making. But if you listen to that again, rewind, he goes, oh, and potatoes. Potatoes, of course.
Yes, of course. He slipped in the of course.
Of course. And then, next picture, 3 days later, I get this.
Ossobuco.
He's making an ossobuco. That's Ed O'Neill in a nutshell right there.
Fantastic.
Just home, comfortable, making delicious dishes that he's not going to eat right now. Yeah, he's going to make it and eat it tomorrow. Right?
What?
He's the best. I know you have...
I love Ed O'Neill. Anything going on with Ed O'Neill is
we're trying to get him to a game.
Okay.
He says he wants to come.
Well, one of the most famous clips recently, who did you tell us to? Was he on Ellen's show when she was doing it?
Oh, Taylor?
Yeah, he had no idea who Taylor Swift was.
Yeah.
Right? Did you hear?
That
So
that doesn't surprise me.
I can't remember.
So getting the two of them together at a Chiefs game would be what we call epic.
Incredible. He
that
loves
would break
Travis.
the internet.
I told you before, he and Travis, the three of us have a text exchange. Travis, Ed O'Neill, and myself.
My God.
Yeah, it's an incredible piece of art. Like, it is incredible. But have I ever told you, I don't know if I've told you on this show before.
Yes.
But Ed, on a Monday after an award show, the best. I think I've done this bit. I can't remember. Eric, I saw, what's his name? He's a comedian. Jerry Seinfeld? No. African-American guy. Chris Rock? No. Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy. I saw Eddie Murphy. He was great. I hadn't seen him in years. He was with, what's her name? She does the voiceover stuff. I don't know, Ed. She's blonde. Cameron Diaz. I saw Eddie Murphy and Cameron Diaz together. Great. They are great. They were in, what's the movie called? It's got the green fat guy.
Yeah.
Shrek. It's a great movie, Shrek. You know, they offered me Shrek. I mean, that's...
See, Brett, you should now send him photographs completely out of the blue on how you're creating the Chiefs.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like your draft choice, you just send him a picture, worthy.
Well, you know what
That's
he'll
it.
do if I'm not giving up too much? He'll send me a clip of a player, a college clip.
Yeah.
Like, and then I have to hear it from Adam Schefter that we signed the guy. I'm like, am I chopped liver?
That's right.
Like every breaking news, the Chiefs, I just send him. I'm like, I'm just a peasant on the street.
Yeah, you've told me, watch out for the Chiefs to draft this guy, and then they do.
My favorite this year is an unsigned free agent that we got, an undrafted free agent
What's
out of
that?
Marshall, a
What-
tackle.
Okay. Fantastic.
You love the lineman, right?
Well, I love the lineman. I went to OTA, or I went to the rookie mini camp, and I was like, Veach, what's the deal? He looks the part. He's 6'9". He's 315 pounds. It's like, we'll see. Then the preseason, it's like, guess who made the 53? Undrafted free agent.
He's got a
from
great
Marshall.
eye.
He's got a good eye
And
for that.
it's put him on the coaching staff. Yeah.
Well, he
I want
is.
to be on some staff.
It's Randy
Special
Reed.
advisor.
It's Randy
You know what I
Reed.
When you guys were talking about the combine, I almost interjected and said, wouldn't know, never been invited.
We got to get him in the combine.
Please.
Just for the Elmo Steakhouse alone.
Dude, we'd love to. I'd love to have you in the
Can
combine.
you have me come on? I
I'll
want to
make
go
that happen.
so bad.
It's done. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.